everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is week 3 of my keto weekly weigh-in. And as I stated in the beginning of this video, this weight loss journey, that I would be honest with my successes, failures, and my challenges. And this week was a colossal failure. It was. I did gain weight, but I'm not going to be dismayed by it. I'm not going to be deterred by it, and I'm surely not going to give up. It's just 1 week out of many weeks to come, out of a whole year. Whatever, it's just 1 week. So I can get back on track, and I will get back on track. I'm going to share a little bit with you about what I think was the culprit. And the culprits I think were, first, I had some diet Pepsi, which I looked at it and I said, okay, well, there's no carbs, no sugar, no calories. Well, that's great, right? No, it's not great for my body. Okay, it might be great for somebody else, but it's not great for me, because every time, I kid you not, every time after I had one of those sodas, and I think I had like 3 or 4 over the course of the week, every time I had one, it was like within a couple of hours, I felt swollen. My inner thighs felt swollen. My neck felt swollen. I just felt thick. And I felt as if I was retaining water as a result of drinking the diet Pepsi. So I'm not going to have that anymore. I'm totally cutting out soda altogether, okay? And I'm going to give away those 2 cases I got downstairs to somebody. The next thing is nuts. Now, yes, you can have a handful of nuts, but not the amount of nuts that I had. Every day, I think I may have eaten like a container of nuts. And that's only because I'm at work, and sometimes you get stressed, and I just start pecking at those nuts, and I just eat and eat and eat and eat those nuts all day. So that has to go. I have 3 bags, small bags actually, of nuts at work that I'm going to have to get rid of. You didn't hear me say give away. I'm going to get rid of until a later date, because I can't have them around me. I just can't. I'm going to have to give it to one of my coworkers and tell them to keep it in their drawer or something, because it's just too much. I can't. I must have eaten a pound of nuts this week. I'm just being honest, okay? And lastly is going to be a lot of artificial sweeteners. I think I had too much artificial sweeteners in my coffee and in my tea. I think I just had too much. So those things I'm going to get rid of altogether. And for the next 30 days, I'm going to be an experiment of 1. And I'm going to have only water. And I started this yesterday. I just drank only water with nothing in it. No lemon, nothing, just water. And I had water with each and every single meal. And believe it or not, my body did not excrete the amount of water that I took in. That must be how dehydrated I was, that my body said, I need this water. So that's a light bulb coming on for me. The second thing is I'm going to eat I'm going to eat all keto, but I'm going to go deep into my keto as I did before, by knocking out everything that is a starchy, carby vegetable, peanuts or nuts for that matter, soda, anything that's excessive that I don't need, other than meat and vegetables, I'm going to get rid of. For snacks, I'll have more bacon, cheese, things like that, boiled egg. You know, it depends upon the day. But I'm not going to look at certain snacks. Like I have a friend who's on the same meal plan that I'm on, a ketogenic diet, but she eats a lot of Atkins snacks. No, I'm not going to mess with the Atkins snacks. I'm not going to mess with any of that. I'm just going to simply eat my meat and my vegetables and drink water for the next 30 days. And some people might think that that's boring. It's not, because you can make a lot of great meals. And to prove that, I am actually going to put up 2 videos this week about what I eat on a full day of keto. One is going to be what I ate yesterday, and the next one is what I'm going to eat sometime during the week. I'm going to film another day of what I eat, and I'm going to post that as well. So without further ado, and I know this is a long video, you're like blah blah blah, but yeah, you know, I don't know. Once again, as I said before, being on YouTube and having to account for what you did for the week that's what was on my mind all week. Really, when I would feel that way, I'm like, I have to lose weight. I have to lose weight. People are looking for inspiration. They're looking to see if this works. You have to do this. You have to say, what is going on? What are you doing? So all week I was looking at how I felt and what it was I was putting in my mouth. And I made the connection between the nuts, the sugar from the soda. Even though it says sugar free, they sweeten it with Splenda, and which is artificial sweetener. So I'm going to knock those things out of my diet, and I'm just going to go on for the next 30 days just to see what happens. And I'm going to make some fabulous and delicious meals, and I will post them so you can see that I'm not just suffering through this, because it's not suffering at all. It's fabulous. I mean, you can make barbecue spare ribs, you can make a whole bunch of stuff that's actually delicious and that fills you up. I think what happens right now is the reason why I'm snacking so much, not just out of the boredom, but I don't think I'm fully keto adapted. I think that's the problem. I'm not fully keto adapted, because if I had more fat in me, I would not be so keen to snack. And that's just from previous experience. So I'm going to boost my fat intake. And I think yesterday I did a good job. I think I had 73% of my whole macro intake was 73% fat, 27% protein, and no carbohydrates whatsoever did I have yesterday. Yeah, I didn't have any carbs yesterday. That's amazing. I didn't do any carbs whatsoever. That's great. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I'm actually going to post what my weight is for this week and compare to the week, the 2 weeks previous. And I will say this before I go, I do feel like I did trim down some. Despite having gained 5.6 pounds, I did trim down. I also started working out more this week. Do I feel that the trimming, the weight gain is due to the exercise? No, I really don't. I'll be honest with you, okay? I wasn't lifting weights, man. I was doing cardio, so I should have been thinner, lighter. So I'm just being honest. Next week will be better. I promise you, next week will be better. Okay, guys, I'm back now. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you what my actual weight is today compared to the previous 2 weeks. So I'll see you sometime during the week when I post some other videos about what I eat on a full day of keto. Until next week, you have a great day and a wonderful and safe week. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, everybody, here are the weigh-ins from my previous weeks. I was 229 at my first weigh-in, and my second weigh-in, I was 226.4 pounds. As I said earlier, I did gain weight, 5.6 pounds, so my current weigh-in is going to be 231.8 pounds. However, I will implement some changes this week. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm at my computer, and I'm about to edit this video, and I just couldn't believe after reviewing it that I gained 5.6 pounds, from some peanuts and some diet soda. So I hope this is a lesson to other people that until you hit your goal or you're on that losing path and you are keto adapted, don't eat the peanuts and don't eat things that while they may be keto compliant in some aspects, until you get to a certain point, your body's not ready for that, and you're just going to gain weight. So just stick to the basics and get creative with the food that you cook. Now, I did make 2 videos today. I filmed one for my my garlic butter shrimp, as well as some grilled chicken and goat cheese, which is a recipe that that was inspired by Keto Karma, another YouTuber here. But I had to change up her recipe just a little bit to make it fit for me, and it came out fabulous. And I promise that one has no peanuts and no diet Pepsi associated with it. So I don't know. I just keep coming back because I think I have this feeling of guilt and like I have to be honest. I just feel I'm disappointed that I gained 5.6 pounds. I may have been punched, but I'm not knocked out. And next week is going to be very, very successful, and I'm determined about that. because this right here is, how the hell do you gain 5.6 pounds in a week? I mean, I have not lost 5.6 pounds in a week, but okay. Let me just get off that subject because I'm just going to get pissed off. Okay, everybody, I am back and in my right frame of mind. Okay, so I just want to wrap this video up and just tell everybody to have a great and wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.